So the Scratch team has a YouTube channel, and on here they post very simple tutorials. Simple is probably taking it too far. How to make a catch game in Scratch. This video is about 7 minutes long and shows you how to make the basket move left and right with the arrow keys. Basically, it's teaching babies. So today I'm gonna be making a Scratch game, but only the way the Scratch team intended. I'm gonna have to use these tutorials to make a game, which I am not looking forward to. So let me go ahead and find a tutorial. Yo, wait, did Speak visually hit a villain arc? Yeah, he definitely hit his villain arc. Enough distractions. Let's go ahead. How to make a scrolling background in Scratch. Maybe I want to try to make a Flappy Bird game again. I know, you're probably tired of Flappy Bird. I am too. What else am I gonna make? I don't know. Okay, we are greeted by Zoe. Okay, how to make us yap. Okay, wait.
So now let's make a background. But the actual background in Scratch, the stage, can't move. See, if you click on it, you'll see it.
Wait, Zenea is actually dropping some cold hard facts.
It says stage selected. So I'll hover over, choose a sprite.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that. So new Scratch project. Oh, my coffee is done. Let me go get it. And now, what did she say? My sprite for the player, which that's gonna be Flappy Bird later on. And then choose, she said paint. And then
so that it can transition smoothly
yapping.
Rectangle to be the
okay, finally, okay, the ground. So let me go ahead and choose green. Okay. Oh, she's putting the sky in here. That's strange. I would normally put like the sky background in the stage, but whatever. Zoe knows what's good for us. Okay, there goes the background. And it's not lined up, but I'm gonna wait for her to tell me when to do that. The challenge of the rules are simple. I cannot, by any means, fix any bugs without Zoe's help. Are we gonna add clouds? I'm pretty sure we're gonna add clouds. No.
This point, the circle.
I'm completely wrong. We're gonna add rocks.
To...
Stop. Okay, the circle tool. Let's choose something gray. Gray. Okay, we're gonna draw a rock. Clouds would look really nice with this background. Should I do it? Should I break the rules just to add clouds just to make it look nice? Yeah, I think I'm gonna add clouds. Whatever, Zoe. I am not listening to you. Look how nice it already looks with some white colors in here. Man, I should get back to making Scratch tutorials. I mean, I already have a Scratch course, but you know. Okay, now let me do this little hack to make your clouds look cooler. Put a line on the bottom of it, and there we go. Okay, now we have our background. What next, Zoe?
Draw a circle with the circle tool, and then just click on the point editing tool and drag this point upward.
What was that smile? What was that devious smile?
Drop sprite. What we want to do is make this sprite that is the background, this block.
Okay.
Right now it says go to background.
Explaining the go to back layer. Pretty sure half of us already know what that is. If you don't already know what the go to back layer is, you shouldn't be watching this video right now. You should be in school learning how to read. Okay, yes, finally she resets the position. This was really giving me OCD. Okay, let me set this to 0, 0, go to back layer.
Now it's
okay, finally. Halfway into the tutorial on how to make a scrolling background, she's showing you how to make the background scroll. Okay, change X by -3. Oh, -5, I'm sorry. Okay, and then she's using an if block. That's kind of a janky way to make a scrolling background, I am not gonna lie. That is a really janky way to make a scrolling background. It's gonna look weird when it repeats again. But whatever, Zoe knows best. Then set X, okay, set X to 465? And I just realized I typed in 9 instead of 0.
And then it comes back around. Nice.
The funny part is that she's actually acting that she's making this Scratch game in real time. She added the face cam in afterwards. Her acting is pretty good. Okay, yes. Please fill in the blank spot. Oh, she makes a duplicate of the sprite? You have got to be joking me. I thought she was gonna at least do some clones. No, she's making backdrop 2. And I'm guessing that she's gonna change the starting position right here. Maybe 465. I think that's what you change it to. And if I'm wrong, then you guys owe me a subscribe.
Exactly. I was following it.
I knew it. You guys have to subscribe right now. Okay, I guess now that we have the scrolling background, now we need the Flappy Bird. So let me go back and I know they don't have a Flappy Bird tutorial because I already searched for that. They have a Pong, About Me, Clicker game. Where's the jumping game? Jumping, pixel art, Scratch. Oh wait, that's too far. That's too far. How to make a jumping game in Scratch. Here we go. Okay, 5-minute tutorial to show you how to put the repeat 10, change Y by 10, change Y by -10.
Like this one. Where
Do I really have to watch this? Do I really have to watch this? Whatever. Okay, we have the background. That is the home. Okay, whatever. Wait, but if we're making Flappy Bird, then it can't. Wait, how is this gonna work? I think I might have to go to their advanced tutorials. Advanced tutorials, Gravity in Scratch. Wait, they posted this They posted this 3 weeks ago. I'm surprised. So I'm gonna pretend like I do not. And who is using the high contrast mode in Scratch? Who even uses that? That burns my eyes. That just looks wrong. Okay. Okay. So once that I see that the Scratch team made the code, then I can copy it. I can't make the code unless I don't see it. So let me make a gravity variable. And then let me see, change when green flag clicked. When green flag clicked, go to it. Yeah, okay, go to X0, Y 140, gravity. Wait, no, I have to follow exactly Y velocity. I can't be making any changes. Forever change Y by Y velocity. And then you need to change Y velocity by -1, but I'm gonna wait for the tutorial to tell me to do it. What? Why would you add it? Why would you add it to before the forever block? You're supposed to. Okay, yes, thank you. What is this? Okay, thank you. I just need that code. Stop yapping. Okay, gravity. And then I need the change. I need to be able to jump. Wait, could I use that code? Maybe I can modify that because Scratch Team doesn't have a Flappy Bird tutorial. But if I can modify this, that would be keeping in alignment with the challenge rules. Okay, set Y velocity to 15. Hold on. This needs to be in separate blocks, so I can't just hold down the space bar. That would be cheating. Set velocity. There we go. Okay, jumping. Okay, so I have my background successfully created with the Scratch Team tutorials. The player successfully created with the Scratch Team tutorials. What now? I think I need the enemies. Let me change this, -150. Okay, let's see if the Scratch Team can show me how to make enemies. Maybe in the Pong. Maybe Zoe will have an if touching enemies block or an if Y is less than block. I need if Y is less than something, then there we go. Okay, that's the code that I need. Now I can make the enemies. Actually, let me use the buildings. I don't want to. Which building? Let me use building A. If touching enemies, then stop all. And if I find a broadcast message block, then I could put a game over screen. But for now, we're gonna have to lay off with the fancy details. Okay, so let me go to the enemies and let me make the enemies move. What else do I need? I need a create clone of myself. I need a tutorial that has a create clone of myself. Please have a tutorial. Please have a tutorial about clones. Please, they have the stamp block. Yes, exactly what I needed. Yes. Okay, when I start as a, okay, hide, forever, create, oh, wait, 1 second, create clone of myself. When I start as a clone, then show, and then we need to reset, go to random position, set X to 240, repeat until X is less than -240. So the enemy should go to the left side of the screen and then change X by what did I put? -5, I think? Yeah, -5. And then delete this clone. Test that out. Okay, there goes my buildings. Oh, I jumped way too high. Let me change this. Maybe 8 or something. Okay. What? I barely. Okay, I need a hitbox. This is probably not following the rules, but it's gonna be way too hard if I don't have a hitbox in here. You'll be able to graze the buildings, but like if your whisker touches it, you'll stay alive. All right. This game is actually coming along pretty nicely. Here we go. How am I supposed to get through that? That is actually impossible. Okay, next part. Let me see if they have a broadcast so I can do a game over. I need that at least. And then I need a create clone of myself block. I mean, not a create clone. I need a score. So let me variables. Do they have a variables tutorial? I think I saw a variables tutorial. Where was that? Variables and lists. Yes. Why do you keep on using the high contrast mode? That burns my eyes. At least turn on dark mode. Okay, wait. I need to see the change variable by 1 and change. Can you please? Wait, do they not have a change variable by 1? I need that. Maybe I can go and use the gravity. Yeah, I can use the gravity. That'll work. In their own tutorial, they don't have a change variable by 1 about variables. That is pretty dumb. That means you didn't even explain everything about variables. Okay, and that is the moment where I was very rudely interrupted. So I needed a game over screen. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just needed a game over screen. And I pretty much struggled to find the Scratch tutorial that had at least one broadcast block, because that was the one block that I needed when I received game over and broadcast game over. So I looked and I looked. I finally found it, broadcast game over, and there we go. The game made how the Scratch team intended. We have it's just Flappy Bird, but very scuffed Flappy Bird. This is the worst Flappy Bird you're ever gonna be playing. I don't even know why it's this bad. Okay, thank you for watching. I have a Scratch programming course, the ultimate programming course for Scratch developers. So go ahead and check that out. And thank you so much for watching. At 100,000 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a face reveal, so be sure to subscribe, and I will see you in another video.